Hey guys, this is Dennis, and I just wanted to take a moment to give you a few tips on using BaseCamp. Now, it's not like any really big deal, and I'm just making this video for you guys to just to have a quick tour of this. So this is not a polished presentation or anything, but since you're going to be invited to BaseCamp, in fact, you already have as of the time of this video, I thought I'd just kind of post this video into BaseCamp so you can see how to operate a little bit. Now, when you log in, and you all can just follow your email link and log in yourself and set up your password. We don't go into your account. You can just see us, and then of course you can participate. But when you log in, you're not going to see all of these projects. For you all, we've just given you access to the Amber Weber project. So I think you'll just see that one, and as you go in, this is what it should look like. So I just want to give you a few tips on what goes on here and what you can see. Now, as you can see here, Janelle has already been on and made some comments here, so we can see that, but I'll get to that in just a minute. What can happen through here is there are discussions and there are to-do lists, and that's mostly what we use. And then we can also post into the system all kinds of Word documents and files and other text documents as resources. And so as you see here, I've got some discussions going on. There's just brand new. I've got some to-do lists. These are our to-do lists, so we'll just show you as the project begins. You won't necessarily be able to see all the developers' notes, but you will be able to see all of the discussions back and forth with you all. So if I take a look at discussions, here we are. This is pretty neat. There's two discussion topics, Amber SAP Overview, and I can tell that the last person to provide that discussion topic was me. And so if I see that, I know that no one else has responded. But when I come up here, I can see that Janelle has already responded to that. And if I don't see my picture there, here's how I always think about it. If my picture's not there, then I know I should read that. And so I can come in here and I can see what Janelle said. And so I had asked these questions just as an example, but actually we need to know this, what you guys envision for making a clinical rotation schedule, different ways to approach it, and we have different ways, and so I was just asking here, and here Janelle has piped in on that, and I haven't read that yet, so I'll look at reading that. She gave us some good comments. But that's kind of how that works. So just a few other things is that as you're navigating this, if you just click on this word right here, the Amber Weber, that always takes you back to the home area where everything is accessible. And then of course you can go in, anybody can click on this discussion and they can add to that discussion. Now, whenever you do add to that discussion, so let's just pretend like I'm going to add to this discussion, and I'm going to say here, and even though I haven't read it yet, Janelle, I will. Great comments, and then maybe I have more questions. And if I did that, then I go down here and I decide, well, who's going to see this? And right now it says this is going to be mailed to basically everybody on the team. But I could get in a specific discussion with just Janelle. Anybody can see it, but they won't necessarily get emailed the updated discussion as they go. So this is all just about deciding whether they're going to get an email. You do have to be kind of careful because sometimes when we're sending message or having a discussion between, say, Janelle and I or Lisa and I or whoever, we don't necessarily need everybody to see everything, and emails will fly everywhere very quickly. And so I may say, well, I don't need my designer to see this conversation, and I don't need I don't need Carla to see this, but I definitely want your team to see it, and I definitely want our developer to see it, etc. So that's how that kind of works. Paul is also here. Maybe he's busy and he doesn't need to be seeing all the emails depending on his role. But anyway, you could just check that and then you could say add this comment. I won't add a comment right now because I will go back and actually read her thoughts and make a legitimate comment if I need to or ask more questions. So that's how that works. Now down here we have to-do lists. You're not going to get a lot of assignments, but occasionally we could set up an assignment and we could actually assign that to somebody on the team, and it's possible that one of you could end up assigned. We would do that, of course, if you've agreed to check out something specific, or that's when we'll say Weber is going to create this competency, and so you can do that. I could just go like this. This is assigned to anybody on the team. Let's say this is assigned to me, Dennis Stanley, and and then when I go on here, I can just go through this list and look at the names assigned and see if there's any of me. Can also set it up to where you get an email saying, "Hey," in fact, I can just do this. I think I can do this, and I can add a to-do. I can assign it right here, and I'm not sure, but I think I can make it to where it emails that person saying you have an assigned task in BaseCamp. Anyway, that's how you do it. There's calendar and everything. We don't necessarily utilize a lot of that. We mostly just deal with the main page for the project. And you'll see when we post images here, you'll see them all here in the discussion, so it gets very graphical and very easy to look at. You'll also notice that even with this video that I will create a new discussion and I will put a video in there and you'll be able to see that. In fact, I might have a fake video in there now. No, I don't. Okay, but I'll post that video so you can actually see that there's videos to watch. And we think we're going to use videos to show you specific screen designs and how interactive they are so that you can have a more qualified discussion on that topic when it's time for that. So anyway, I hope this video helps. There'll be more to come. We'll post them right here in BaseCamp. And if you have any questions on how to use this, feel free to give us a call or just explore it yourself. It's really a great tool to use. It saves you a lot of bouncing back with emails and groups. You can limit your discussion to just one person, or you can keep the discussion going in the whole group, so it's very helpful.